Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's a pop-up live. Look at that. I know you're not used to it, but today we are going to have a quilt show, Destash. So that means you don't have to buy. You can just watch. No big deal. Let's see who's here real quick first while this loads. Yeah, well. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a show, so we figured we'd do one randomly today. We're in the mood. And everything you will see is for sale. So, all right. Cooper, Jacqueline, LXY, Catherine, Kim, a kitty cat below me, cat lady who sews, Donna, Diane, Gloria, and so many more. It's hard to read because I don't have my glasses on. I'd rather be able to see far than see close at this time. So, all right, let me set this down and tell you how it works. When we have a quilt Destash show, a show Destash, we show all the quilts. They all have a letter number combination. That's for the sale part, a letter number combination. So like B, well, we don't do B's and babies on here anymore, but I'm just going to use it as an example. If we had B4, and then I would say the name of it, and then the size of it, and then the price of it. So it would be B4 baby blooms, and then it would have, 39 by 46, and you know what I mean? It would be like that, and then $100, something like that. So like behind me is a K. I don't know the number that goes with it, but it's K for king. Q is for queen. T is for twin. L is for lap. Those are the sizes that are in today's video. So twins, laps, twins, fulls, queens, and kings are all in today's video. And a kitty cat who's sniffing around. He's in today's video too. Apparently he's in a mood. So again, letter number combinations. If you want to purchase it, if you don't want to say it in chat, just go ahead and email Scott, tiffanysquiltinglife at yahoo.com, and he'll take care of it on that end. Or you could say it right here in the chat, which makes it a lot easier. Say right here in the chat, I want L4, and you'll be marked down for L4, and then you deal with it in email afterwards. So either way you want to do it, it's up to you. A lot of people like to keep it on the DL and do it off camera, or off the live chat, which is perfectly fine. So I'm just going to go through. We're going to show you these quilts. I'm going to tell you their letter number combination, the name of the quilt, the size of the quilt. All of the quilts except for one has 100% cotton, and then there's just one that has 80-20 in it. So they're all cotton, so I'm not even going to bother saying that until I get to the 80-20 quilt, and then that's it. That's all we got. I'll tell you the size and all that. We show the front, I show the quilting, we turn it to the back, and I show the quilting if it shows it better than the front. How's that? So that's it. Let's get started. Starting off with, I got to find it right here. It is K, as in king, K1, and it's called Pretty Purple. It is 92 inches by 101 inches, and it is $650. So K1, Pretty Purple, 92 by 101 inches for $650. So there it is in total. Now let's take a closer look. I think I'm just going to do it this way this time. The case pop out. Maybe that's not going to work. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to come up close. Sorry, it's wiggling. Yeah, I probably should just keep it in the case. So this one is quilted in the color, what's this darker one? I forgot. Violet thread. And it is a topographical design. Focus, focus, focus. And I can tell you right now, in real life, the colors on all these quilts are going to be more vibrant. I don't have an up-to-date camera to have really clear, crisp color, if that makes any sense. So there's that. It is bound in the same color that is the border, so it kind of just ends, which I like the look of that. Don't mind any wrinkles. It's been folded for a while. This wasn't on the last couple destashes because it's a big quilt. So there's the front of that. All the purple you can think of. Is it all in one quilt?
Very purple.
It's very purple. Okay, I'm not going to take it out of the case anymore. Just going to leave it in. The whole back is all purple as well. And you can see the quilting on the back. A lot better than the front. But the front is pretty distinct too. Yeah, this hasn't been unfolded in a while. All right, so it's all purple on the back. I'm just going to leave the camera about right here to remind you of what it is. You can see the quilting there. Last time it is K1, pretty purple. It is 92 by 101 inches, and it's $650. Yeah. This is one of my favorite things to quilt too, is the topographical design. Oh, and there's a beautiful tag on most quilts. Not this kind, but other ones. So it's got an embroidered tag on it. Just says pretty purple and pieced and quilted by me. Then the laps usually have like a little tag on them. All right, a little further back, time to swap. Do you know what's next?
Yeah. I have my stack over here. Don't you worry, man. Can you let me get those?
He is literally like, hey, pay attention to me, people.
Yeah, it's your white line dance.
Okay.
Remember the line dance we were going next?
Yep.
I just don't know top and bottom.
It's going to be the way we are right now, probably. All right, I don't think these have been seen on a destash in a long while. Yep, it's this way. Oop.
Huh?
No, right there.
Yeah, I know. These tags down there.
Yep. Yeah. All right, this next one is Q for Queen. Q3. It's called Line Dance. There is a video on it. This one's the white version. So if you want it, just put Q3W because this is for white. So Q3 Line Dance W. It is 89 inches by 97 inches, and it is $650. So Q3 Line Dance W for white. 89 by 97 for 650. I love this one, although I love the black version too. So if you want to see the videos are on my YouTube. They're called Line Dance, so it's easy to find. This one's purples and blues, teals, and greens. It is quilted in the color tea berry thread, and it's got butterflies and swirlies. The butterflies are all different sizes. They go in like kind of like trying to fly away. Oh, and it's batiks. The white is not, but the colors are batiks. If you're used to seeing batiks, this is what they look like. If you don't know. The binding is all the leftover batiks, which I think I separated purposely in the video as well, so that you guys can see how to do that. Or at least I separated them. I don't think I showed you how to bind in the video. I'm going to remind you what it is real quick. Q3 line dance W 89 by 97 for 650. It's hard to see the quilting on the back on the camera at all, so like in person, a lot more vibrant. You will love it if you get it. Needs to be used. It's been folded up too long. You know, if I had like a spare bedroom bed that I can just lay all these on. Oh, and it also has a thumper next to it and a tag. If I had a bed to lay all the quilts on, I probably would. Then they, but I don't have space for a bed. You guys have seen my whole house. In my remodel video even, there's no space for me to put a queen bed, which is big enough to put all these quilts on. Okay. The next one will be the black version. I'll tell you everything about it as soon as Mr. Scott grabs it. Oh, and the shipping is free in the United States. If you're outside the United States, you need to pay your shipping. Shipping has gone up, so beware. For any shipping, for anybody shipping out, even just you guys on its own, shipping has gone up significantly. So, oh, and we take payment, I forgot to say that in the beginning, through PayPal. It has a fee though, so you will get charged the fee. Then through Zelle, which is free, and through Venmo, which is free for family and friends, which is what you guys are, my family and friends. My long arm is a 12-foot frame, and I have an 18-inch machine. All right, what are we on? Q2 line dance B for black. So if you wanted this one, you would put Q2B because it means black. So Q2 line dance B, 88 by 97 for $650. Q2 line dance B, 88 by 97, $650. I love this one. This one would be perfect for like a teenage girl's room. All right, let's come close. The quilting is also done in the color tea berry. You can see it looks different on every single thing you quilted on. And it is wood grain. And this one really stands out, especially on the black. It looks fabulous. I love it. I love to quilt wood grain though. And this one's quilted up and down since the design of the quilt itself is an up and down. It creates this really cool texture, and I love it. This one is bound in black, so it just kind of goes off of the edge. I love the purples, the pinks with the teals. Oh, looks so good. Great color combo. And this one has a pink back. Woohoo! Can't talk.
I think they got it. They understood.
All right, one more time. This is Q2 line dance B. It is 88 by 97 for $650. I didn't name them line dance B and W either. They literally just say line dance on the tags. So it's a very vibrant light pink, not dark pink. I mean, it's got dark pink mixed with lighter pink, but I think it's more vibrant pink than pastel pink is what you see. And you can see the quilting really nicely on the back. And then right there is the tag. These quilts are not yet a year old either. They were done August of 25. can't squeeze it with that hand.
That's what I said. I got it. Let me do this.
What's next?
I don't know the name of it. You can see it now.
I can't see.
Right here. You know where the stack is. It's going down.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't.
Block party.
I'm sorry.
This one hasn't been on in a while.
It's been on.
Yeah, it's been on. It just hasn't been on in a long
Both
while.
tags down here. So this is the top.
No, that's the top. That's the top.
If the tag's in that corner, it can't be. This could be the top though.
It doesn't matter. Either way.
Tag's in your side now.
Yep. Here's a lovely scrap one. You guys know I love to make scrap quilts. This one was not made on camera, but the first one was. The first block party, and that one actually went to somebody already. All right, so let me find it. All right, this one is Q for Queen, Q5, Block Party 2, 85 by 97, and it is 525. So Q, why is this pin not working now? There it is. Q5, Block Party 2, 85 by 97, $525. That's a steal for a queen size scrap quilt.
Did a long arm video last week?
Did what?
Did you have a long arm video last week?
Did I have a long arm video last week? No, I think it was the week before. The client
Yeah,
applique quilt.
before.
Yeah, I don't post very many long arm videos anymore, so. All right, so these were all of my orphan blocks, not just from me, but some of them are from people who have sent me scraps, and I turned them into a block where there was already a block and it was just randomly in the scraps. But a lot of them are just from me. Sometimes it was me trying something and then putting it together. Some of it is just filler, so you can see like right here. This is just filler, so I took some pieces and added a little piece, you know. So it's really, really random. And it's quilted with straight lines. And I think this is white thread because white goes with everything. Yep, straight lines, white thread. They're about 1.25 inches apart. I didn't really measure. I just kind of did a straight line, straight line, straight line. It looked about equal to me. You know, because I don't really measure too much. Oh, and the binding is all scraps. I mean, the top is scraps, so why not have a scrappy binding? It doesn't have a scrappy back, though, because it would be really heavy if it did. Mm-hmm. All right, one more time. This is Q5, Block Party 2, 85 inches by 97 inches for $525. This is a spicy mustard color. It looks like spicy mustard. It doesn't look like regular mustard because that's more yellower. This is more the spicier brown mustard, but it is in the yellower. Again, camera doesn't really pick up the true color, but you can see the stitching there. And then this one has a tag. It literally does say Block Party 2 because I made 2 of them. The first one was different, obviously. All right. What's next? That pile right there, the shoe flies.
Oh, I'm going to start over there. Then I start
Oh.
at the top of your list now.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Continuum friendship.
This next one has been on quite a few destashes, and I've lowered it by $50. So whatever I tell you, it's $50 less than it was previously.
There you go.
This one is super custom quilted. Well, it's the same thing, but custom. The same design throughout. But I call that custom because I went within. All right, this one is F as in full, F2, Continuum Friendship. It is 71 inches by 88 inches, and it is now $375. So, Continuum Friendship, F2, 71 by 88, which is now $375. All right, let's take a closer look. This one shows it vibrant on camera, but I'm going to tell you in person it is a little bit more than what you see. So it's friendship stars. I didn't quilt in them. I just quilted around and in the star. The only part that's quilted is all of the white outside of everything in between these, not in these, because I really wanted the colors to stay popped. That was the whole goal, is so that the color really shines. So it doesn't have any stitching in it, which is good because it's less than within the, amount. Yeah, when I did the continuum pattern, which is within right here, it has so much scraps, and so I cut all the scraps up and made the stars. And you know what? I think it looks way better this way than it did just plain with that center part, which is called continuum, the pattern. But this one is friendship, so that's why it's continuum friendship. Plus, it made it a lot bigger. The back makes it look really awesome because it's quilted in the white thread. Actually, that's gray thread. That's cool gray 3. Yeah.
Good to you. It all looks like
Yeah.
me.
No, maybe that is the white.
Might be cool gray 3.
I don't know. Sometimes I put a different color on the back. So one more time, this is F2, Continuum Friendship, 71 by 88, and it's $375. So you can tell the quilting, what it did from the back side. So it created the quilt all over again, but on the back. And up close, you can see it all. I love it when a quilt back looks like this, because you can see everything on the back. It is bound in the same fabric as the backing fabric. There's the tag. This is pretty much in a month will be a year old. No, 2 years old, because that was 24. Yeah, so this is a 2-year-old quilt. I'm going to grab a water real quick.
Take your time.
Yep, that's the back on the other side. It's a square.
Yeah, but I meant.
Oh, it doesn't matter which way it goes.
Is it square?
Yep, it's a complete square. All right, next is a lap quilt. We're going to find it right here on my thing. Where's it at?
Be on the front page. I was out if we were going in order.
No, you are way out of order. All right. This is, yep, I know it's potato chip, but I just had to find it on my list. All right, this is L for lap, L12 potato chip. It is 66 inches by 66 inches, and it's $250. So L12 potato chip, 66 by 66, $250. This one has so many different scraps in it. Scrappy scrap, that's what you say. I mean, I used a lot of 4.5 by 2.5 inch scraps for this. The border is all those pieces, and the binding is all scraps as well. Because I made myself a giant roll of scrap binding. And guess what? It works perfect for all these scrap quilts that I make. So there's so many different fabrics in here. I mean, here's mermaids. You can't see the bottom of them, but it's mermaids. There's a wing of a butterfly down there. There's some fish in the corner. The only things that are in here that aren't 2.5 by 4.5 is 4 4.5 by 4.5 inch squares for the corners. Oh, and it's quilted in. What color thread is this? I can't tell. It's pink. Just plain old pink thread. And a meander, a wide meander, so it's not heavily quilted. It's loosely quilted. And you get 2 quilts in one for this one. Because the whole entire back is also a quilt.
That's awesome.
Yep, the back is also a quilt made from my homemade fabrics, so that's my epic video. Potato chip blocks, potato chips box was a Sew Sunday. We did those, and I think it just called Sew Sunday potato chip blocks. So if you need to find that video, and then the back is from my epic video where I make my own quilt backing. Oops, there we go. So it has everything on it, from little surfer girls to flowers, sewing related fabric, 70s style fabric. We got some little bees. We got some Southwestern fabric, got florals, more Southwestern, some cars down there, just plain. We got some nurse fabric. It's just everything. And there's the meander. You can see it. See, it's pretty wide, you know. I call that a wide meander. I mean, I can do even wider than that, but that's about an inch between. Okay. Again, one more time before it's taken down, that was potato chip, L12 potato chip, 66 by 66 for $250. Okay. I love this one because
So
I love the way I quilted it.
It's got pumpkins.
Wait.
Or is this the top?
Right here. Yep.
Well, your tag's right there, so.
It goes upside down. There we go. Right here. It doesn't matter either way. Unless it's directional fabric, then really I would be like, no, that's wrong.
It confuses me because where the tag is on the back.
All right. This one is, what is it called again? Give me 100% back since there's 2 quilts with the name Fall.
I thought this one was fall time, but. Yeah, fall time.
Okay.
See, I know.
All right. This one is L11. L11 called Fall Time. Fall. Fall Time. Sometimes it's hard to hear what I'm saying.
It even says happy fall, y'all.
It says happy fall, y'all on it. Fall Time. 61 by 71 for $300. So L11 Fall Time. 61 by 71 for $300. All right, let's take a closer look. This one is quilted in the color Halloween thread because, well, it's fall. And it's got pumpkins, leaves, swirlies, different kinds of leaves, pumpkins in every single direction because it's not quite directional. So there's big leaves, little pumpkins, little leaves. It's just pumpkins and leaves and little loop-de-loops to get, you know, from one side to the other. The fabric is all fall, pumpkins and hot cocos and, you know, pumpkins, what did I say? And leaves and whatever. it's a little bit of everything. Yeah, it says happy fall, y'all, right here. Yeah, I said pumpkins 3 times because, you know,
It's got a
I
lot, doesn't
struggle
it?
because it's got a lot of pumpkins. There. Let's see. The binding is the same as the back, by the way, if you haven't noticed by now since he's flipping it. Let me tell you what it is again. L11, fall time, 61 by 71, $300. So the back is like red. This is like blood red. And it actually works perfect because you can see the orange thread on the back, the Halloween color. Well, in person you can. In person you see this better. Why isn't it showing? Oh, there you go. Stay right here and you can see it. And then this is the ones that change the kind of tag I use. Lap quilts usually get this kind of tag right here. And it says the name of it. If you're wondering what you keep seeing with these little Post-it notes, I keep Post-it notes on them all with the name and the size on it, so that way we don't always have to find this tag to tell you. So there is that. What do you have for next?
I don't know.
Hi.
Look over here.
Map of the stars.
Map of the stars.
Yep. I do have something on the long arm. Somebody asked about the long arm. There's something on here that I did in a video just the other day. It's being quilted. I won't show you what though. You'll get to see when it's done. It's a complete square.
Well, the tag was at that end. No, this end's going up.
Just go tighter. Yep, there we go. So there is a video on this. It's called Map of the Stars. If you're curious, you just go in the search bar and type that in, and then type in Tiffany's Quilting Life right after, and you'll get it. It'll come right up. All right, F10, Map of the Stars. It is 74 by 74 for $350. So F10, Map of the Stars, 74 by 74 for $350. I love this one. I liked designing it. It was very fun to design. This is just made with jelly roll strips cut down to do this. It works out like super perfect. Great pattern. So it's beginner friendly. This one is quilted in the color mint, and it's spiral. It's a big quilting. It's spirals with little like a paisley into a spiral, or a different kind of paisley, or a hook, or tendrils. Like it's a little mix of just fun. Me quilting fun. And it looks perfect with the fabric, which is coffee themed. From far away, you can't tell it's coffee themed until you come up close and go, oh, it says cafe. But it's coffee fabric. But from far away, it just looks like a quilt. And when you're underneath it, it really doesn't matter. The binding is the leftover strips from the jelly roll that we separated in the video. So I saved the stripes pretty much for it there. So it's sort of striped with 2 non-striped pieces in it. So there that is. Let me tell you what it is while it gets flipped. You got it? Okay. He thinks he could do it. He's going to do it. All right. It is F10, Map of the Stars, 74 by 74 for $350. And the back is white with triangles on it. I'll just bring it close and let the camera sit for a second. That way it, like, what's the word for it? Unblurs. Let it focus. There we go. So that's the backing. You could see the mint thread on it. It's light, but it's there. And then this one does have a corner tag because I made a filmed video for it. And sometimes in my filmed video quilts, I actually put a corner tag like that. So there, that one is. I guess it just depends on my mood. Do I want to play on the embroidery machine or not when it comes to the tags?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's my thing. Because of the designing of being one room, the sewing room, and one room, the fabric room, there's not enough sewing room space to put the embroidery machine. So it's in another room. So the thing is, in my brain, do I really want to have the other door open and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to press the button on the embroidery machine? I really don't. He presses the button for me most times, but honestly, that whole two-room thing, you know, it just makes me not want to make the corner tags anymore. It goes this way.
Okay, so you're in.
Yeah, this one's a rectangle. This one has been on quite a few videos. This one is also, we're lowering the price. So we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So F4, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There is a video a long time ago on this. It is 76 inches, well, 76 and a half inches by 83 and a half inches. It was 350. I'm knocking it down to 300 because it's really been on a lot of Destashes. So F4, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. 76 and a half by 83 and a half for 300 now. Oh, and this is the one that has 80-20. Remember I told you I'd tell you which one had it? This is the one that has 80-20 in it. All right, let's come look. This color thread is peach. And this is almost like scraps, but what it was is I got a subscription box that had like 8 fat quarters or something in it, you know, to build up your fabric stash. So I chopped them all up and made this as a video. And if you notice, yellow runs side to side and green runs up and down on the sashing, which made it super fun to do. Because sashing in most quilts are just one color. But this has a 2-color sashing, which gives it that cool look. The binding is what the backing fabric is, so as I turn it around, you're going to notice that this is, oh, and it's, I call this medium quilting. You'll call it heavy paisleys. My idea of light, medium, and heavy quilting are totally different than everybody else's, even my own friends. I 100% see it differently.
I got it.
Got it? All right, let me tell you what it is one more time. F4. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It is 76 and a half by 83 and a half, and it's now $300. And it does have 80-20 in it.
Yeah, really nice tag, too.
Yep, and this one has a nice tag with a little fun embroidery on it. So the back is like salmon colored, even though it looks orange, but then it looks salmon. And you can see that quilting. I'm hoping the camera cleared because it looks blurry on my end. All right, and then the tag literally says that. We're going to go down and look at it. It says a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then it has a cute little rose and butterfly embroidered on it. And yes, we're going kind of quick because there's a lot of quilts to go through, so we tend to do this pretty quickly. Like, if you have any questions, you can ask, and if you want to see a quilt again, just rewind and then come back to the video again, you know what I mean? Just rewind it a little and come back. And then if you really want to see, some of these are listed on my Etsy, which if you type in exclamation Etsy, right? it'll come up with the link and you can just click on that.
Just put the link in.
Oh, he just put the link in.
It's in there.
So, and the prices are different on Etsy. Don't freak out. They're different there for a reason.
Yeah, just email us.
Just email us if you want to buy it from Etsy. If you see it on Etsy and you want to buy it, just email us. And that works every time. Just email us and you'll get it for this price, not Etsy's price. And that's why it says I only have 3 sales on Etsy, because we do that. All right, this one is so adorable. I love this one. All right, let me see if I can find it on my list, though. We are way out of order compared to what we laid them out as. So this one is L4, beautiful. And it's 63 by 80 and a half, and it is now 350. It was 400 in the last time it was ever seen on camera. So L4, beautiful, 63 by 80 and a half, and it is now $350. All right, let's come up close. There is a video where I do make this videos. Maybe I drew it out into 2 videos, but I'm pretty sure I did it in just 1. Or at least showed you what I was doing in the 1. So it's all bee fabric, bee hive, the flowers, the bees, and it is quilted in the color daisy thread, and it is bees. Look at my cute little bee. And then there's flowers too, but the bees are cute. So here's another little bee. I'm trying to find a flower, but for the life of me, oh, there's a flower right there. There's a flower. Oh, there's a flower right there. And a flower right there. And a cute little bee. And the bees are different sizes too. They're not the same size throughout, which makes it fun. So like, here's a little bee. He's littler. And here's an even smaller bee. And here's a bee going a totally different direction. They can go in any direction because I know how to quilt in, all 4 directions. My brain sometimes screws it up, but I'm pretty good at it now after all these years. It takes a lot of practice to do that. So if you ever want to be able to quilt little bees, practice, practice, practice. Same with butterflies or dragonflies, because I can quilt dragonflies too. Of course, I don't have anything to put dragonflies on, but I mean, I've done it in a lot of client quilts. I just love this one. It looks amazing on camera from here, like just creates this really cool checkered pattern on top of a checkered pattern. The back is flannel, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. The back of this one is flannel. So it's like right at the start of springtime when it's still a little chilly, you just lay this on you and perfect. So again, it's L4, beautiful, 63 by 80 and a half for $350. I will come bring close to camera. The camera in 2 seconds. I dropped a thread that I was picking off the quilt because, they get covered in thread. Can't have that. So it's a flannel, so it's super soft. And since it's quilted in the daisy, you really, even in person, it's hard to make the quilting out on it. I think I even matched the seam on this because I'm not finding it. And I know that this was a 44, 45 inch width fabric. But since I can't see where the seam is, you won't see where the seam is. I match a lot of the seams though. So this one has a little corner tag. Floppy tag. It says what it is. Beautiful. So this was almost a year ago. The only reason why I say that almost a year ago or 2 years ago on some of them is because if you want to find that video, you just need to go to 2 years ago's videos, So July of 2025, I did that. What's next? And that's on this side. Okay. This is one of my favorites, super favorite. I love this one. You guys are going to love this one. If you've never been on my channel and never seen some of my quilts, this one does have a video. This one is awesome. Oh yeah, this one is right here. This is the top. Because the back is a specific way. See?
Oh. Okay.
This one is scraps. There is a video. I was just watching it earlier.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I watch my own videos now sometimes. All right, this one is T for twin. T for exploded, like XPLODED. Exploded. T for exploded. It is 71.5 by 79.5 for $500. So T4 exploded 71.5 by 79.5 for 500. And there is a video. I love this one. This one just screams, hey, look at me. Like off and on camera. It creates these super cool shapes. I just want to make sure I point this out because it just looks super awesome. And it looks like a lot of work, which it was because we foundation paper pieced it. The binding on this one is also scraps, so that there's a lot of scraps. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick the camera. This one is quilted with white thread, and as you can see, it's that 1-inch meander. So it's a pretty wide meander. I figured it didn't need to be too tight because there is a lot of quilting if I did anything tighter than that. And, well, there's a lot of blocks here. There's so many different style fabrics, and I try my best. When I'm making quilts like this, I try my best to, once I've used this, I don't use it again. Once I've used this, I don't use it again. So there might be a couple repeats because I would have forgotten what I used, you know. But other than that, it's mostly one of each of the fabrics. Same with the binding. The binding fabric probably isn't even the same as the fabrics around it. So there's everything. There's probably at least 300 different fabrics in this. And that's a lot for a string quilt of this size. More and more thread. Every time we pull these quilts out, they're picking more and more thread off of them. It's funny how that works. All right. This one has a custom back. I love doing this right here with the spare block. So let me read it to you one more time. This one is T4 exploded 71.5 by 79.5 for 500. And now you can see where that extra block went onto the back. So the thread color, even though it's white, really blends in with this taupe color. So it's really hard to see that. But the quilting is showable right here in the extra block that is also embroidered with the name and my info. For this is from March of 2024. So this has been a while since it's been done. And I don't waste the blocks, so I had to put it on the back because I don't make that many block party quilts. I probably should make more though, because I still have like, I don't know, 5 quilts worth of extra blocks. And I keep adding to it every time I design a new block or a new thing to do. All right. I'm going to take a drink of water while you take that one down.
Yep.
I get parched when I talk like this much. Just like my lips get super dry too. It's weird. Yep. See, this one is self-explanatory. I never really ever thought I would do stuff like this, yet look, I did. And it was fun. All right, this one is right here. L29. L29. It's called Flower Pot Garden. It is 60 inches by 70 inches, and it is $350. So L29 Flower Pot Garden, 60 inches by 70 inches. This one is custom quilted. When I say custom, if you don't know, I'll just come in front of the camera while I explain. When I explain something as custom quilted, although everything I do is custom because I don't use a computer. So even my edge to edges is different every single time, never the same. I can do the same meander on 5 quilts and it turns out different. Custom in my book is when each section is something different. So the flower pots on this are all different. There is a specific design in the flower itself. There's a specific design in the spiral, and there's a leaf in every single leaf. There is no quilting in this back section, and then there's dashed quilting in all this, all the sashing. So I call this custom. Anytime I separate quilting from something else, as in within a block or outside the block, and it's totally different than what's this way or that way, then that means that's custom quilting. So I just wanted to get that out there. That those of you that are new, custom quilting is when I take the time, ruler work, or defining an area. Everything else is just edge to edge, but that's still custom also, if you look at it that way. All right, now let's come look at this. I know I never take the time to actually tell beginners what the difference between custom quilting and regular quilting is. So the border has flowers in it. This is quilted with white thread, has an orange binding, and each flower pot is different. Each flower looks the same because the quilting around the flowers are the same, but the flower pots are, every single one of them is different. And the funny thing about this one, I noticed when we made it, this fabric and this fabric are 2 different designers. They look like they go together, right? That goes to show how many designers make similar fabric to other people. Same colors too, that are used as their bases, you know? Like that one is that teal color and it literally is the same as the other one. So that's why I put them together. Oh, he got it. All right, let's say it one more time. L29 flower pot garden at 60 by 70 for $350. And this one has birds. The birds are flying 2 different ways because I put them, different ways. They're flying 3 different ways. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh yeah, look at that. And then I call this a racing stripe down the middle. If I do that, it's because it's a racing stripe in my book. So these birds are facing that way. Then if you go down here, they're facing that way. Then if you go right here, they're facing that way. And then these ones are facing this way. No, that way. I don't know, they're facing both ways. The main ones are facing the opposite way. Yep. How funny. I never really paid attention to that. And then this one has just a hanging tag on it. Obviously it's covered at the moment, but they have the writing on the back. So this was done exactly a year ago. Look at that. So this is a 1-year-old quilt. That's probably why it's not as wrinkled as the rest.
It looks good.
Which one? Oh, that's Helix.
I really like quilting.
This one is also custom quilted that we're
outdid
pulling
yourself.
out now. This is the correct way because they go up and down.
That's what I thought. You outdid yourself.
I love this one because I love purple. All right, this one is L18. L18. It's called Helix, Helix, in case it doesn't sound right in the microphone. So L18 Helix, 70 by 79, and it's $350. L18 Helix, 70 by 79, and it's $350. So this one, I played on it is what I did. I just quilted a bunch of different things. And whether it goes with it or not, it was me being weird. That's what I do when I'm bored. So there's this feathery, zigzaggy thing up here. Then this border, you really can't see. It's colored, the color is lilac, so it really blends with certain colors. But this is a curl with a feather. So it literally curls with a feather this way, and then it curls with a feather the opposite, and then this way, and then the opposite. Like I said, it's custom quilted. Then I have a double dash piano key. So it's 2 dashes, 2 dashes, 2 dashes, 2 dashes. Then in this section, we have a wishbone and a dot to dot. And then the sides are just dot to dot, no wishbone. Inside the center of the helix is a feather and then dot to dot. But the dot to dot on the black is shorter than the gray. And then inside the center of this is spirals, but they're the overlapping kind, which you really can't see unless you're in person, because again, that color really blends. And there's nothing in this border because you got to have something to rest. So that's what this is. I love this. I love it. I want to do another one, but maybe a different colorway I think would really be cool. And since I have the pattern, I mean, I can do it at any time.
You got it.
So you'll be able to see some of that other quilting in the black section on the back of this because it has a racing stripe. Since I love to do that with fabric. And the back is purple because why not? Again, this is L18 Helix 70 by 79 for $350. So I'm going to bring you up so you can see what I was talking about with the swirls coming out of each other. See? So this swirl is the big one, and then this one sits on top of it, but this one's sitting behind it, and this one's sitting behind that, and behind that, and on top of that. So that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. I like doing that too, but that's a lot of backtracking doing that, but I do quilt that. And then here's the feather hook thing from the back. You can see all the borders, what they are from the back side. The ones that are in the colors you can't see. And then this is a purple. And then there is a tag. This is March of 25. So this one is a little over a year old now. Wow, it feels like I did this longer than a year ago.
Yes.
It feels like I did this like 3 years ago. Some of them, it feels like I did them a long time ago. Maybe because I had the pattern and I knew I was going to do it eventually. You know, and it just sat in my mind. Or it could just be that time goes really, really, really fast. What's next? Icy Hot?
Yep. Another beautiful one.
I love this one because the colors and the quilting. You'll see in a minute. It's got a flower on it that I really like. I think it's this way. I don't remember. Is this square or rectangle? Here's the bottom. Yep, it goes this way. I think this is a complete square.
Well, you got paper.
There is a video called Icy Hot on my channel. So if you want to see how this is done and want to make one of your own, then it's on my channel. So this is L15. L15. It's called Icy Hot. It's 73 by 73. And it was $450, but for today's video, we're going to take it down to $400. So L15 Icy Hot 73 by 73 for $400 now. All right. L15 Icy Hot 73 by 73 for $400. All right. I love this style flower. It's hard to see. Let me find a spot where you can see it really good. The color of the thread is called steel blue, which is perfect for this blue, aqua, and purple quilt. I like doing this kind of flower though, because it almost looks like a heart, but it doesn't. And this is Batiks. The white is not, but the colors are. And the funny thing is I had that perfect border. Doesn't even go with the jelly roll that I used. And it was the perfect border. And the binding don't look half bad on this because it's blue, which is the back. And it's like an illusion. I love it. It's icy hot. It's because of the dark and white. It looks like ice.
Got it?
Yep. All right, one more time. It's L15 Icy Hot, 73 square for $400. The back is this pretty blue with little dark blue leaves. They kind of look black, but I think they're navy blue, honestly, and light blue. If you want to buy a quilt, then you can let us know here in the chat. There's the tag right there on the corner. Let me tell you by standing in front of the camera. So if you didn't know, I'm giving you a letter number combination. So this one was L, what is this one? L15 Icy Hot 73 by 73 for $400. I think that's what I said, right?
Yes.
Anyway, I walked away too quick. So you would type in the chat if you want to buy it. Type in the chat that you want it, and you'll still have to email either way, or you can just email tiffanysquiltinglife@yahoo.com and take care of by telling Scott in the title what number you want. So L15, L18, T2, whatever letter number combination that I listed the quilt as. You can send him a message and say, or put it in the chat, I want L10 or L6 or whatever in the chat. And then he'll write down your name, and you still have to email either way. So we take payment by Zelle, Venmo, those are free for friends and family, and then PayPal, but PayPal does have a fee, which gets charged to you. We have free shipping within the United States. If you are outside of the United States, shipping is on you. And we're just letting you know in advance that shipping has gone up. So beware. Oh, you can take it down.
Are you done?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you're done.
Yeah.
Or else I would have had it.
Yeah, I came and showed it.
I would have had a new one on there already.
What's next? Oh, Layer Cake Madness. All right.
The Cake Madness.
This is probably the oldest quilt in all of it.
Yeah, but this one hasn't been shown many times.
This
It's
is either
hung up in a quilt shop.
2019. This hasn't been shown much because it was in a quilt shop for a while. A
That's
quilt
the
shop
bottom.
said, hey, will you do something for me? I said, yeah. Will you hang it? Yep. And I said, yep. And then it was given back to me last year or the year before. It goes that way. Oh,
Tag's right there.
this way.
That's why I gave you that.
There is a video. Actually, there's more than one video, but there's a remake. This one is the remake video of Layer Cake Madness on my channel. Again, it's an older video from... Oh, this one was done in 2022. The original was 2018, I think. But this one was 2022, so the remake will be in 2022. All right, this one is L13. L13, it's called Layer Cake Madness. It's 66 inches by 75 inches, and it is $250. L13, Layer Cake Madness, 66 by 75 for $250. I love I haven't quilted this design on anything in since 2022. I did quite a few things, but this one has a really cool quilting on it. It is the color, what is it? Purple Rose is the thread color. And see, it's a giant paisley, but a giant flower. And they alternate directions. And then it's whatever. You guys would call this heavy quilting. Again, I would I would say this is kind of heavy. It's mediumly heavy. How about that? And I just think today I found another layer cake that is this fabric.
Oh, really?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. This is 100% beginner friendly pattern. If you guys want to do Layer Cake Madness, it was my most popular pattern ever done. Like everybody made it. People were sending us pictures for years, even after the first video. When I remade it again, people were sending us pictures, and then they were posting it in the Facebook group or tagging me on Instagram. Like this was a very, very popular one. It's so simple, yet it looks hard, but it really is simple. The binding is the border color, by the way, as you can tell. And that is a cream, not a white, as the border, the first border, Got it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Again, this one is L13 Layer Cake Madness. It's 66 by 75 for $250. And there's no purchase necessary while watching this video. This is mainly done as like to show you guys what I have available. It's a show. So here's the back. Let's take a closer look.
Just sit back and look at pretty quilt.
Yeah, just sit back and watch pretty quilts. I mean, some of you have seen all of these a bazillion times, but there are new people around that have not. All right, this one's a black with little red flowers and red and pink flowers. You can't really see the quilting because, again, it's in purple rose color, which blends nicely. And then the tag is right here. So I literally finished this one May 1st of 2022. And this hung in a quilt shop since then. Since the day I finished it, it went to the quilt shop. And then it hung there until last year when she gave it back to me. Yeah, no, she's still open. She's just not open the hours, I don't even know if she's in the same location. It's just a little shop. What's next?
We're going to do the shoe flies.
Which one?
Do the old school one first.
All right.
Get those done.
These ones have not been on a Destash. They've been
First time
shown.
seen.
They've been shown. You've seen them, but they've never been on a Destash show. They go this way.
Okay, I just go by where the tag is, honey.
I go by the fact that it's a rectangle. It's no big deal. All right, there is a video for the next two quilts. It's called Shoe Fly Shuffle. So if you want to make something like this, it's called Shoe Fly Shuffle. All right. This one is L9. L9. It's Shoe Fly Shuffle. This is Reg, R-E-G. Shoe Fly Shuffle regular, because this is the regular style. So L9, Shoe Fly Shuffle regular. And you'll know the difference when I tell you the next one. 65 by 81, and it's never been on, so it's $350. So L9, Shoe Fly Shuffle Reg. 65 by 81, and it's $350. This one is made with an expensive fabric brand. I forgot you guys will know because you remember, a lot of people remember, but this is a expensive fabric line. And I was freaked out. I was like, I was freaked out happy. I was like, wow, these fabrics are 22 inches instead of 18 inches. Because they were cut by meter, not by yard, and I wasn't used to that from out of the country fabrics. So this one was a little harder to see the block, but you can see the shoe fly block in there. Let's go to this one. So you can see the shoe fly block there, but everything's shuffled around, which made it even funner. So this one is kind of prominent right here. This one is kind of prominent. There are peacocks in this fabric and flowers and vines. I forgot, what was the name of that fabric line? Oh my goodness. For the life of me, I cannot remember. I don't remember fabric lines, guys. I'm not a designer fabric kind of person. I just make it and sew it up. But
Okay.
this one was a designer one, and I just can not remember.
It's okay.
All right. We are on the back of, again, L9 Shoe Fly Shuffle Reg for regular REG. 65 by 81 for $350. All right. So the back is tan. I'm going to just bring you up to right here. The thread color, oh, the thread color is light tan, by the way. And then that's the back of that. These are literally just a couple months ago I finished it, but I did do the video on like January, or maybe December. I don't remember, but I just know that I finished it this year. Literally just finished. And then obviously the binding was the sashings color. And it's a swirly gig. Swirly gig? Is that a word? Oh, let's come close. There you go. See the swirly gigs? It's like a light to medium quilting in your guys' book, probably medium, but my book, light. All right, next. Goes this way.
This way?
Mm-hmm. It's a rectangle. All right, this one is L10. L10 Shufi Shuffle Mosaic because it looks mosaic. So L10 Shoofly Shuffle Mosaic. See, now you know the difference. One is regular and one is a mosaic. 66 by 82 for 350. So L10 Shoofly Shuffle Mosaic, 66 by 82 for 350. And remember, this is its first time ever on a Destash. They were literally just finished a few months ago. This one I love. You can see the shoe fly shuffle. You can see all the colors. They're bright. I prefer this one over the other one, but that's because I like bright. The other one, I've noticed in the comments section of that video that the other one is actually everybody's favorite, which is a surprise to me because maybe not everybody likes bright in your face like this one. So let's take a closer look. This one is quilted in lava. No, not lava. Yes, it looks like stained glass or mosaic. That's the word. I just put mosaic because whatever. It doesn't mean the same thing, but we had to change them out. Yeah, it was stained glass. That's what it was. Why am I thinking mosaic? Either way, not lava. Blaze thread. Is that blaze? Yeah, that's blaze. Two of them look exactly alike. It's either blaze or lava. Either way, it's a swirly inside of a wave. So it waves and swirls.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I curated the fat quarter bundle for this myself. I love it when I can curate my own fat quarter bundle and make an awesome quilt out of it. But when I was making the other one, I was like, you know what? I want to see what this looks like in rainbow colors. So I literally did this version right before finishing of the edit of the video so that you guys could see it. I was like, I'm going to do it in a different color. The binding, I think, is the same as the backing fabric, which is black. So it kind of looks the same as the sashing, but it's more of a smoky black than the other side. So again, L10 shoe fly shuffle. It's not mosaic, but whatever. We'll just say it. 66 by 82, 350. I knew I was thinking stained glass when I thought mosaic, but to me they look the same because a mosaic isn't a stained glass. My eyeballs are deceiving me. I know I'm weird. Like I said, it's like a smoky black. Hold it close, let it sit for a second. There you go. Now you can see the quilting really good. And then this one has a flip tag. And it says what it is. And again, this one was finished in 3. They were all finished in, these 2 quilts in the same month. I can even tell you how much stitches and everything that are in these quilts if you guys didn't know. I could tell you everything.
Yep, you have it all written down in your little book.
Yep, I write all this stuff down in my little book. Finding it though right now in a hurry would be hard, so I'm not even going to bother. But I could tell you if I wanted to.
Your night special one.
Oh, hey, we got tonight's special. Tonight's special is discounted a lot. So we're going to hang it up here so that you can see it. I think it's just a complete square.
76 to 68.
Yeah.
Wider.
Oh.
I mean, longer than it is wide.
Oh, well, it's the same this way, I think. It's fine. Just hang it like this. All right. This one is called, gotta find it. Gotta find it. Where's it at? Name it again so my brain figures it out again. It's not that one. It's not that one.
Night sky.
Why am I not finding it?
Is at the bottom of the page?
Where's it at? Oh, right there. Okay.
76 by 68. 350.
All right. This one is L1. I don't think this has ever been on a D-Stash, huh?
No.
This one has never been on a D-Stash, and it's tonight's special. So it's L1. It's called Night Sky. It is 68 by 76. I think it's in the position. It would be long, short, short, long.
Yeah.
And it is $350. And I mean, if it's super special, you might even get an extra gift with it. It's tonight's special because it's new. L1 Night Sky 68 by 76 for $350. I'm going to warn you in advance, though. It is a glitter quilt. I just love the way this looks on camera from here. We haven't seen this one on camera, so this one looks really cool.
It does.
Like, super cool. There is video of me making this, I'm thinking. I complained the whole time about sewing with glitter, though, in the video. This one is also quilted with a wave and a spiral. It's a different direction than you see here. But it's not the kind of it's a different kind of glitter. This one's more like, there's a word for it. It's not the little pieces of glitter that fall everywhere. There's a word for it, though. It's kind of like tone on tone right here. That's just metallic. And then this is the glitter stuff right here. You can feel it, but it's not the kind that get on your fingers. What makes it look super cool is that the stripe in all of these, the one color that's not in it, that these are grays and blacks, creating an extra illusion, if you will, because it changes from gray to black. And then I added the border, the piano key border, after the video was all said and done. Oh, and the thread color is lilac. And the binding is the same color as this, right there. Yeah. All right. Where are we at? L1 Night Sky 68 by 76, 350. And it's tonight's special.
Upside down.
What the hell? You just poked me with your elbow.
Well, that's because you walked in.
Oh, it looked like it was right side up. The sharks go two different ways, don't they?
Maybe they do.
No, these are right side up, I think.
Maybe they do. Well, when I was looking at it the first time, they were the other way.
Oh.
So yeah, this is the right way.
L1 Night Sky 6876 for $350.
And they got sharks on the back.
And it has sharks on the back.
Big sharks.
I mean, from here you can't tell they're sharks. It just looks like something weird. It looks, I don't even know what to say, like some kind of like design. But it's sharks. I swear to you, they're swimming in the ocean. I did not match the seam on these though, because I didn't have enough shark fabric to do that, or else I would have, because I would have matched the sharks. I do that with bigger prints, but this one I didn't have enough of to do so. It has a tag, says what it is. This was done September of 25. It's just been sitting in a closet. I don't even think I showed it when I finished it. I think I just threw it in the closet and it ended up on the bottom and we forgot all about it. I don't know why.
Really cool though.
But it's never been on Destash.
It's not like glitter that falls off.
No, it's not the glitter that falls off. It
different
just
kind of
feels
glitter.
like it, but
It's a different kind of glitter. I don't know.
what's next? Oh, I see. That's on. That one is fall Tetris. I mean floral Tetris.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't matter where the tag is. I don't think it's square, it's rectangle, but it doesn't matter which way. Because once we turn it around, it'll be a different way. It's not directional. All right, this one is L25 floral Tetris. It is 61 by 79 for $300. L25 floral Tetris, 61 by 79 for $300. Because it looks like Tetris. I mean, look at it. Seriously. This one is quilted with a giant flower that's echoed and in different directions. Just goes in all sorts of different directions in the color lilac thread. I did put all these together on video on a live stream. The other ones were on video, the other kind, but this one was a live stream one where I was making all sorts of different blocks with leftover jelly roll pieces. I cut my whole entire thing down to these sizes, and if you believe me, this is the same as all the other quilts. A 2.5, two 2.5s equal 4.5, so there are 4.5 inches somewhere in here, 4.5, and 2.5 by 6.5 throughout this whole entire thing. 6.5 inch squares, 6.5, 4.5, and a 4.5 inch square. Literally, the whole thing is 2.5, 4.5, 6.5. This one was 300. I think. I'm not next to it to see, and I don't remember right away when I say it. I'll remember later, kind of thing. You know that, but I don't remember right away ever. It's right here. The pin was right on it. Fall Tetris.
Yeah, it's 300.
L25 floral Tetris, 61 by 79. It's 300. I love the back fabric on this one. I usually love purples all the time, but this teal with the feathers on it looks amazing. This one was also done in September of 25.
Good morning.
Yep, floral Tetris, L25 floral Tetris, 61 by 79 for 300. So you can see that lilac color on the back, sort of, but it's on the teal with the feathers. Get really close. There you go. I like it. I think it's cute. And then it has a tag. And then black binding because it matches the front. I totally forgot to say binding. Although it's obvious what color it was.
The other tall ones, yeah.
All right, let me
And the
find
tall
it.
blue.
Okay, I found it. This one is just fall lap. It's a rectangle.
No,
Okay.
not quite.
Oh, is it?
Your top and bottom though, to it?
Nope, it goes any which way.
66 by 67.
I mean, the borders usually tell you. So this is how you know when you're grabbing a quilt. If the border right here, seam, that would be the top then.
Just
The
look at
two
tag.
sides.
How about that?
I know. Just in case you were curious. All right, this one is L21. L21. It's fall lap. It is 66 and a half by 66 and a half. It was 250 on our last video, but now it is at 200. My goodness, guys. L21 fall lap, 66 and a half by 66 and a half, and it is our cheapest quilt on here tonight at $200. I will bring it closer in a minute. We did do this in a video. It was finished from block. I couldn't give you guys the sizes, but from a
Yeah.
pattern. Because the person had the pieces cut out, but it wasn't sewn together yet. All right, this one has an even wider meander, except this meander has little flowers. Let me try to find one. Little flowers. This is the color chestnut thread, right? No, is it? What color is this? Why does it look chestnut in one, something else in the other? What is this? Is that lemon ice? No, that's the other lemon. What's the other?
Khaki.
No.
Looks khaki to me.
Oh, okay, maybe it's khaki thread.
I don't know. It could be a lemon one. I'm just saying it looks like khaki to me.
He says it looks like the khaki color. It's between khaki or lemon. I don't even know. It's one of those colors.
It's written down in your book.
It's probably written down in my book if I really wanted to know. Yeah, exactly. So if you can't tell, let me hold it away. This right here is the block. It's a big block. Like this. So that's the block. So it's literally 1, 2, 3 blocks across by 3 blocks down. This is one of those layer cake patterns. All right, again, before he flips it while he's flipping it, it's L21 fall lap, 66 and a half by 66 and a half at its new wonderful price of $200. And again, no purchase is necessary. Just enjoy watching. This one's back as a gray color with little tiny flowers on it. And little dots that look metallic. But when you touch it, it's not. It's just the print. It just looks metallic. But the gray doesn't look that gray on camera. It's kind of a little not so. And then the binding is obviously what that first border was. First border. And then the binding was that color. And the tag is right here. This one's not written on, so I will make sure to write on it before it goes. Oh, yeah, I will sign it. Everybody wants me to sign stuff, so I will make sure I sign it. What's next? Oh, I see. Right off the bat.
Bargello.
Yep, I see. It's one of my older Bargellos. It was hanging in the closet for a while. It took me forever to quilt it. And I still have more Bargellos hanging in the closet waiting for me to quilt.
Where?
No, it's rectangle.
Then I think it's this way.
Yes, it waves this way. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just hang. Oh, no, it does go this way because there was a top and bottom when I pieced it. I remember now. Yeah, because there was 2 parts. It was pieced in 2 parts.
Oh, it's square. It's 68 by 68.
Yeah. It goes this way. Alrighty, we are at L22. L22, it's called Bargello. It is 68 by 68 and it is 300. L22 Bargello, 68 by 68, $300. This is one of my older ones that I made and it hung in the closet for a long time because I was looking for this fabric to make a border, and then I just said, you know what, I'm not gonna wait anymore, I'll just quilt it and be done with it, because I wanted to put a border on it. But I do have a few videos where I made a Bargello for you guys and showed you how, so I don't know which one you want to watch. There's older ones, there's newer ones. I've made a lot of these. This is probably the #1 quilt I've made the most of, this Bargello quilt, huh? Yeah, and then I'm going to be making more soon for the cruise. Yeah, I waited for a while trying to find this fabric online and I could not find it at all. I was like, what? That's okay. No big deal. Oh, and it's quilted in cool gray 3 thread, and it is the topographic design because I didn't want to take away from the Bargello. So it's topographical, which gives the Bargello movement. Not just the fact that Bargellos have movement, but it gave it more movement. So there is the front of that one. And yes, it's pretty much as vibrant, maybe more vibrant than you see here on camera. I love the back because it looks like lace. This one is L22 Bargello 68 by 68 for 300. And this backing fabric is one of my favorite fabrics. I still have a little bit left of it. Maybe enough to make a bag or something, I don't know. But it looks like when you, on your embroidery machine or when you embroider, you can do this stuff with the wash away backing stuff and you make your own lace. It looks like a, you make this and then there's the lacy part in the back. Just looks really cool to me. Like something like this, if it was sheer and it was lace, I would have had on my wedding dress,
Yeah.
like on the top part of the wedding dress or down the arms or something. This is the kind of style I would have had. Oh, there's nothing written on this one, so I'll make sure I write on it before it goes to its new happy owner. What do you call somebody who has a quilt? Do you call it the owner of the quilt or do you call it the caretaker of the quilt? I think it's funny. Which one do you call it? Is it an owner or is it a care? Is it somebody who's the cuddler of the quilt? Is that the owner? I know, I'm trying to be silly.
Not funny.
What's next? Okay, and intertwined. Yep. My pen only works when it wants to work. There is a video on this one. It is a regular video, not a live stream. Nope, that's the top or the length. Whatever, let's just hang it. We'll turn it upside down the other way. We'll just grab the bottom and bring it to the top, There is a video. It's called Intertwined. All right, this one is Intertwined. F12. F12. Intertwined. It is 77 inches by 92. It's because F is for full. F12. Intertwined. 77 by 92. This one is 575. F12. Intertwined. 77 by 92 for 575. And again, there is a video. If you must make it, there is a video. And this one's kind of what you would call custom quilted as well. This one's quilting consists of 3 different things. Well, 4 technically. It has a wide double dash piano keyboarder, and in all 4 corners there's a feather. The whole entire background of the outer space is the floating on top spirals. And so is inside the little square. but the big part has just one big spiral. So that you can see, and then there's nothing in the colored fabric. So this is considered custom quilted. Remember the description I said of custom quilting? This falls under that. Different sections, sectioned out with different quilting in each. It's similar, but not exact. Oops, stupid holder. Sorry for the camera doing that, guys. The holder likes to bend funky, and then it's hard to get it back into position nicely. The binding will be the backing fabric. This one is also quilted in yellow wisp thread. Yes, that's yellow wisp. And then obviously I told you the quilting. Again, there is a video on it for those that would like to make something like this. I made it super easy for you to do. Well, maybe it's complicated because I did 2 different colors, but if you wanted to do your own style, you could. Where it's all the same, you know. Yep. I don't usually put white on the backs of quilts, but sometimes some quilts, white is the best.
Plus, there's swirls on it.
Plus, it matches what I quilted. So, all right, let me tell you one more time. F12 intertwined. It is 77 by 92 for $5.75. In person, you can see the quilting. On camera, I don't know. I can't really tell. My camera's kind of blurry. You can see the quilting. So you can see the absence of the quilting. You can see the design on the back and everywhere that is quilted, you know, because it's rulered out, you know, everything has ruler markings. And again, it's a spiral on a spiral fabric. Pretty cool, right? And then this one has, because I had the gumption to put a regular tag on it in the corner. And this one was done a year ago, almost a year ago. So if you want to find that video, it's from July. I don't know if I quilted it before or after I quilted it after the video, but I don't know if I did it within the same month. What's next? Spring flowers. We'll make sure, because I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, though. Because it says flowers on the fabric.
Spring flowers, yep.
There we go. I did make this on video, but I really didn't do it as a tutorial. It was just something I did on a breakfast at Tiffany's or a Sew Sunday. I'm pretty sure it was a Sew Sunday. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's the same size both ways. It looked different when we were holding it. L7, spring flowers. It is 71.5 by 71.5 for $300. L7, 71. Oh, spring flowers, 71.5 by 71.5 for $300. All right, let's take a closer look. This is very springtimey. The fabric even says flowers on it. Very springy. So it has little bee fabric. So it's quilted in yellow. No, this one's yellow wisp. No, this one's lemon ice. Lemon ice thread, because it's a little bit darker. And then it has the flowers, little daisy type flowers. Fabric has little bees, flowers, the word flowers, big flowers, little flowers, roses of all different colors, little whatever. The word is not coming to me. Cups, the mason jars. Whew, that took me a second to get the word out. We got little dot fabric, just floral fabrics, and again, And the backing fabric, I think, is what the binding is. Yep. I do that a lot where I use the backing fabric as the binding. That's fine.
I know. Go away.
All right. I'll tell you what it is again. It is L7 Spring Flowers. It is 71.5 by 71.5 for 300. So that's the backing. It's like a yellow. It's not mustard yellow. It's more pale than that, way paler. It looks white on my screen, so I don't know what you guys see. But it's a yellow. And then the tag is right here. It does say what it is. And there that is. Yeah, that's like, it looks white from the camera, but it really isn't. It's yellow. Right there.
Triangles.
This one has never been on a Destash, so it is its first time on a Destash. There is a video of me making it. What would we do? We did these on Sew Sundays, huh? Right here. Yep. This is Sew Sunday quilts, right? Yeah. If anything, if Karen is Karen here today? Oh, it's probably because I was on randomly. But I'm pretty sure this was a Sew Sunday that we did this. It could have been Breakfast at Tiffany's. Who knows? It's one of those shows that I do. Anyway, this is brand new. It's L6. L6. It's called Triangles. 68 inches by 76 inches for $350. L6. Triangles. 68 by 76, $350. I love this. It looks so awesome. Why? I don't understand this camera. It is peach. It is a nice peach.
Camera's old.
The camera did not pick that up at all. Wow. This is peach. The vibrant peach, not a dull peach. So this one is quilted in the color peach thread as well, which the flowers really stand out on. Sometimes you can use the same color thread as the color of the fabric, and because it's a solid, it pops out immediately. This is also a very wide meander, meaning there is a lot of space in this meandery section. So this is very loosely quilted. This is probably the least quilted quilt on tonight's Destash completely. This one is a very wide stitch. You can tell there's a bunch of different style triangles in here. Little ones with little ones in it, and then the big ones. All different triangles. The binding is the same color as all the color in here. Funny thing, again, I love this funny thing, coincidency thing. This fabric all went together. This was all in a bundle. But this fabric is not. And guess what? It goes together, right? I mean, seriously, look at that. It looks like it was meant to be. This flower is the same as this flower. I mean, literally, look at that. Look at that shape, and then look at the shape of this one. Like, these are those meant to be fabrics that don't go together, but they go together. I love it when that works out like that. Again, this is L6 triangles. It's 68 by 76 for $350 on its first time on a Destash. And now you're going to see, because this is a white back, you're going to see how big the quilting actually is. This is the loosest I've ever quilted. I don't ever do it this big. But a lot of people have been asking for me to quilt my quilts that way, you know, so I did. And this is the result. You see how wide that is now? I'm going to load focus. Tap the screen. There we go. That is like the biggest meander flower stitch. And it's a tone on tone fabric. Is it showing? Oh, it's showing. Look at that. You can see it. This one does have a tag. I'm not sure if it's signed. I'm not going to bend all the way down for it right now because the camera thing undid itself again. I wonder if I can just get that. That'd be really, really tight. Let's stop doing that. All right, this one I did when I was still working in my garage. This is the oldest quilt that's on here, honestly. Where's it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Right here. Yeah, this is the oldest quilt that is on here. And forever in a day, it was just in a closet, separated. It has a tag down at the bottom corner right here. Oh, no, because it's been in the closet for years. Remember, we just added it.
Yes, I know.
This one I made while still in the garage and sewing in my bedroom and sewing in the garage. Like I was between the both. This is from a really old video called 40 Fat Quarters, where I've made 4 quilts from 40 fat quarters. And this is quilt 4 from that video series. That was a long time ago. Those videos are horrible. I just got to say that out loud because they were really old. All right, this is L24 movie time because it looks like a movie reel. L24 movie time. It is 53.5 by 63 inches and it is 275. So L24 movie time, 53.5 by 63 inches for 275. This was even quilted. Now, was this quilt? Yeah, this was quilted on. This was quilted on the King Quilter when I first got it. Yeah, look at that. This was one of my tester when everything was still in the garage. This one is quilted with the color cardinal thread. I just love, love, love a stripe binding. Absolutely just love it. These are just big whatevers, like a, what did you say this was? It looked like to you, the hook for Moana.
Oh, yeah, Maui's hook.
Yeah, Maui's hook. Well, from the Moana movie is what I meant.
Yes.
Yeah. We always thought that this design, I've done it several times, but it looks like the hook. Maui's hook.
They know Disney movies.
Yeah, if you know Disney movies, then you know. If you know, you know. So notice just the bottom and the top on this one have the black and gray, you know, and then these are just the pictures from the movie, you know what I'm saying? And then it's being turned into a reel. That's why it's called movie time. But yeah, it sat in the closet forever, and then I was like, you know what? I think I want to sell it now. And you can tell because I didn't have an embroidery machine back then, so it's actually monogrammed tag. We have to look at the back first.
Yeah.
Oh, you can turn it. Again, this is L24 movie time, 53.5 by 63 inches, and it's 275. Yep, it's from before I had embroidery. This is a soft back. I do use sheets on fabric, and this sheet is probably the softest sheet I have ever felt. It feels like it would be flannel, but it's not flannel. It's cotton, and it feels amazing. So every now and then I feel like using a sheet on the back, and this is the result of it. So let's take a closer look. I'll just leave this right here. You can't tell the softness, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it feels amazing. And then the tag. See, it was monogrammed, so I didn't even have the embroidery machine yet. This is from 2019. When I was still sewing between my bedroom and the thing. This was before Maxine moved out and I had the ability to sew in the house. But I did hang it on the wall. It's in some of when I first started sewing in that room. It is on the wall in the background, this quilt. Because it was a wall quilt when I first made it. And then I threw it in the closet and never touched it again. Till now. All right.
Celestial.
Is that it? Huh?
Yes.
Is this the last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, 2 hours. That's what you
Last
wanna see
one on the
now.
night. So if you want to see something, again, let us know now or forever hold your peace. Obviously, the repay will be available.
Is this
'Cause the-
square or rectangle?
It's a rectangle.
Yeah, it's just tough.
The replay will always be available for you to watch. Really, really old ones obviously aren't anymore, but the newer ones are still available. So if you want to see something though, ask now.
We don't delete videos. All of our videos are
Not for these. A lot of them are gone because all the quilts were gone from that video, every single
Oh.
one of them.
I would leave them on there so they'll see what you made.
Oh, no, I just pull them. They're old and crappy.
What? Would
The-
you say that? Yeah.
The video footage.
No, it's not. It's fine.
All right, where are we at?
Celestial.
I gotta find it. All right. L8. L8. It is L8 Celestial. It is 59 inches by 67 and a half inches. And it is $300. L8 Celestial 59 by 67 and a half, $300. I feel like we're missing one, but I'll have to look. All right. I did make this on a Sew Sunday. I just started putting it together because I had the half square triangles. And then I just added solid squares to it. It's not all solid fabric though. There's polka dot fabric and like grungy type fabric and stuff. But it's just a mix. They're laid out in all sorts of funny ways. The binding is a polka dot. The color thread is mint. Yeah, this is mint. It always looks different. Certain color fabrics, the mint looks different on. Anyways, the binding has polka dots all the way around it. To land perfectly, but obviously they didn't, fabric is never straight. It is also quilted, and I love to do the wave spiral, so it's a wave and a spiral all at the same time. All right, I'll tell you one more time what it is while he turns it around.
Oh, the back is really cool.
This one is L8 Celestial. It is 59 by 67 and a half for $300. Yeah, the backing fabric is what the front fabric is. The binding. The backing fabric is the binding. All right, let me bring you close to it. And I'll just let the camera sit for a second so that it'll focus. There we go. You can see that spiral wave. Blah, 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 blah. And this one has a tag. It's purple. And it says what it is. And this is almost a year old. And did anyone want to see anything else?
Questions or anything?
All right, let me look at the list and make sure I have a double check on everything. Yep, 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 yep. No, we don't have that one. Yep, yep. Okay. There's a check next to everything.
Well, no, we have plenty more for sale. This is just how we're showing for tonight.
So I have a few more than what you saw. Plenty more than what you saw on tonight's video. We can only fit so many. We're getting used to doing this, so it's and now we're at 25 quilts in one video, you know? So if you have any questions, ask now, but we're gonna go ahead and get off here because now I gotta get to work by folding all these quilts. If you were interested in anything you see, and the video is a replay as of now that you're watching it, you know, and you've reached this part again, just email us, tiffanysquiltinglife@yahoo.com. Ask Scott, is F3 still available? And he'll let you know. We do take payment Zelle and Venmo or friends and family. They're free. And then PayPal has a fee. Shipping in the United States is free. Outside the United States is not. So if you are watching this as a replay, that's how it goes. That's how everything is. So, all right, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. And I'm glad you can join for our pop-up live sale here today. And I'll see you in my next video, which will be Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I will be here. Okay, bye.
Oh, I should have got that.
Yep, that's fine. Toodles.